Coming at you from an approved, socially distant location, it is Motivation Monday, Episode 9, Learn to Shine Virtually Online. That is this week's challenge, to do 4 simple things to improve the way you look on your next video conference session, whether that is a FaceTime chat with a family member, a video conference with your teammates, or a job interview. You want to look good on this camera. And there are 4 things you can immediately do to improve it. Because I've seen lots of people, including high-powered executives, that need their PR team to give them a thing or two about improving their image because it's terrible. I've seen lots of terrible things, but we're going to fix that. It's okay. We do things, we learn, we improve. First, lighting. Second, background. Third, the camera height. And fourth, eye contact. You'll notice the entire time while I've been talking, I've been staring at the camera. Hard to get used to, but when you start talking to all your teammates like this, it becomes a little bit distracting. I'm here talking to Jane, I'm talking to John, but really when you're talking on video, you're talking to someone, so you have to pretend that camera is that person. If you have to paste a little picture up there or a flag to help you stare at it for a while, do it. It will improve things. Next, you notice that my camera is at eye level to me. I don't have any of these up shots where you're seeing my nose hair or any of these weird down shots. Background. You don't see anything distracting behind me. I'm far enough away from the wall where you shouldn't get too many shadows. And there's no emotional triggers. Political posters, especially Hatch Act for government employees, don't have anything political behind you or any other emotional trigger. You don't want to have anything that can create a negative impression just because someone doesn't agree with whatever you have behind you. So with other things with the background, avoid reflective surfaces. So having things like even your glasses, you can see the screen or my ring light, are very reflective and can be distracting. So maybe smaller lenses, find a workaround, test it out, but if you can get by without the glasses and avoid the glare, then that's incredibly important. Last, lighting. I have natural light coming in on this window, but I balanced it out with a ring light. I'm avoiding shadows on my face. Now, if you have longer hair, you can pull it back so you don't get weird shadows. If you have overhead lighting, avoid it at all costs because it can create these weird shadows on your face. You're just trying to have good illumination where you can see you, and you stand out, not the shadows. Now that you've heard a little bit about the setup, I'm going to give you, you're seeing the front view, I'm going to give you the side view so you can see what that looks like. And then I'm going to take you over and I'm going to put a window in back of me with the daylight. I'm going to put the laptop down and you're going to see exactly in contrast how horrible that looks. Let's do this. And here's the side view. You can see I've just used a few simple objects to make sure the laptop is up at eye level. And here is my ring light that I'm using to balance out the front light. You can see here that window light, and I have the dark side of the moon. This face, half of my face is now dark, which doesn't look very good. And if you are using a cell phone, I would invest in one of these little tripod selfie sticks, 20 bucks or less, that you can use to prop the cell phone up at the right height. And you can use it to go take pictures of your next vacation as well. And of course, for any meeting where you are seen from the waist up, shorts or pajama bottoms, awesome. Let's go look at the window view. That's going to be the terrible view that you certainly want to avoid as a contrast to what you want to do. So here is your example of what not to do. I'm going to do everything wrong here. So I'm not looking at the camera. I'm looking at the screen. And the lighting is absolutely terrible because I have that window behind me. Even if I move in just a little bit, I still got the up shot because I have the laptop down on a coffee table, so you're getting the nasal shot there. The lighting's terrible, you can barely see my face, and I'm sure you have seen plenty of people in meetings that look exactly like this. We can do better. All right, back in position and looking much better now. This is how you want to present yourself. There's many other things that go into presenting yourself online, but those are the 4 basic things. good lighting, good background, good height of the camera, and good eye contact when talking to people. Do those 4 things and you will shine virtually online. That's all the time that we have for this week. I hope you all will be kind, stay strong, and keep moving forward.